Hi writers and readers, I'm Christy Stratus and today we're going to take a look at the Wordsmith app, which is intended solely for writers. The idea of this app is to keep all of your writing together on the go and then you can export it. So we're going to look at ideas first, and the idea of having an ideas section is literally so that you can write down just notes that are detached from a project. So if you have some kind of concept you want to get down but you don't know how you're going to use it yet, an idea section is a good idea, and when you're ready, you can turn it into a project by adding a word goal, which I will show you in just a moment. Right now, this is just a concept that I've thought of. If I want to turn this into a project, I will put in the word goal right there, which I will show you in a moment. Until then, it'll remain in ideas. And if I want to share this, I can create a link. Now, I haven't done this for my own stuff, but I would have to put in my email to create an account that can be accessed anywhere. That would enable me to pass on information easily if I was looking for feedback on my writing. I can publish to a portfolio, which would also require the same exact thing, putting in my email to create an account. I can export things, which I can do without creating an account, which is great. Personally, I have tried emailing this to myself and it works well. I can also view what I have worked on and probably when, but again, I would have to create an account, and I don't want to do that just yet. Don't really want anybody accessing my stuff at the moment. So I'm just gonna put in a word goal, 1,000 words, set it, and actually it's going to tell you what percentage is complete. I have like 9 words, so it's 0% complete at the moment, but that does put it in the projects section, as you can see. And I have another project here, and that's The Beginning of Love's Bloom. That's the next book in the Dark Victoriana collection. We have book 3, and I have 156 words at the moment. If we want to see more about this project, I can just click on that info button. We see that my word goal is 7,500, and it is currently 2% complete. All right, we're done with this section. That's the basic idea. It's super, super simple, really easy to use. It's just so that you can carry your book with you anywhere you go and export it and view it anywhere and all kinds of stuff like that. You can in fact upload it to Word and Pages and Scrivener, and I will tell you more about that at the end of this video. Right here you can customize, you can actually change the font. So I just did Baskerville, and you'll see it does look different. So you can have different look and feel to your projects and your ideas. You'll see also that the main screen does not change. So let's change to Helvetica. Again, the main screen doesn't change, but when you go in, the font looks a little bit different. You've got serif and sans serif. Right now there are only 2 different fonts, and they are both free. You can also change the way the screen looks. We're going into dark. Obviously I have to pay for that, so if it really meant a lot to me, I could pay a whole $1.99 and have it look like this, which I think is kind of cool. You know, this whole black and white and red thing. Let's take a closer look. That's what it would look like. So let's move on to the next one, which is Sepia. Again, $1.99 if you want to do that. It looks pretty cool in my opinion. I like this one probably the best. I think they all could sort of add to the ambiance when you're taking notes and writing new things. So it's a cool concept, but I'm going to stick with the default for now. I can upgrade if I want to. The free version of Wordsmith limits how many projects you can add. I don't know how many that is, but you have to pay. And then they have another app that they advertise, which is for free. It's supposed to help you with writer's block, and I could download that and do that for you another time. In options, we have Enable Ritual, which is a cool thing. Many writers have a writing ritual, a writing time, which they set aside each morning or evening to write, and then we can tap anywhere and set that time. For me, it's going to be more along the evening lines. A lot of people write in the morning, but I'll show you how this works. Setting the time is like setting the time on any other iPhone app. The ritual has been set and Wordsmith will remind you to write. I'm going to show you how that works in just a moment. I'm going to go back and let's set that for just a minute from now, just so you can see what it looks like. And if you are already in the app, it's actually not going to show you anything. I tried that, nothing happened. So I had to go outside the app and see how exactly it's going to remind me. And it's pretty nice. It doesn't bug you, but something is going to come from above, just like with anything else. There it is. I'm going to lower that so you can see it. Wordsmith, it's time to write right now. Oh my goodness. So if I clicked on that, it'd probably take me to the Wordsmith app, but I'm going to click it myself. And that's just your reminder right there. Let's go back into options. we can actually create a passcode, but if you forget what it is, you can never access the app again. So I'm not doing that. I think if I were J.K. Rowling and everybody wanted to know what I was working on, I would probably set this passcode in case I lost my phone. I don't want anybody to know what I'm working on next, but I'm not J.K. Rowling. So here we go. We can export the database. We can export everything we've worked on. See there? Wordsmith. It's going to export everything that I have. All I have to do is send it to my email, which is really, really nice. I found that I was, in fact, able to upload it to Scrivener. It goes into one document, of course. Instead of multiple text documents, you would have to separate it yourself. It does upload to Pages and it does upload to Word. So this is a really convenient thing that you can continue using after you have finished writing or during the writing process, which I think is absolutely awesome. That sort of makes it much more worth it in my opinion. So that's it for this Wordsmith app. Thank you so much for joining me. And if there's a particular app you want to see me try out, whether it's a reading or a writing app, let me know and I'll be happy to try it. Thanks for joining me.